that there will be kill lists. They will already have lists of the troublemaking celestials and the troublemaking liberal professors and conservative professors and economists who are saying this shouldn't be done. The law says this, the law says that. And what did I say? I said, lawyers, you will keep talking until they kill you, or you will keep quiet and then you will be allowed to go home. The lawyers I saw in the future were dummy lawyers. They were serving absolutely no purpose. It was all a sham. It was a kangaroo court. The lawyer knew you were going to get convicted because once they caught you, it was the hill or the lime pit. The lawyer was just there to tick boxes. The judges were just there to tick boxes. You simply can't believe that it can happen to you, and that is what is stopping you from believing the Lord. But many other nations have gone through this process, and you've studied these nations. You've set exams at your fanciest universities of how countries became tyrannical and despotic. You've set exam questions, but now the disconnect is that it can't happen to you. But the beast government is right there in Revelation 13, talking about the seat of the beast, which is this nation, Mystery Babylon. So it can happen to you, and it was always prophesied to, and I'm merely here now to give the niceties thereof. Yah says that the time of the despotic leader is here, and Donald Trump is just a preview. He's just an example of the type of rulers that we are to expect in the future. So if you're waiting for a death so that you can breathe a sigh of normality and go back to the polls and everything, no. The coup structure has already happened. The power structure has happened. And it's not going to go back to revert power back to your hands. The rulers that will govern America in the future, Trump is a prototype. But he's nowhere near close. Do you know what nowhere near close to what the rest of them will be like means? First of all, it was prophesied on the Master's Voice Prophecy blog that Donald Trump will go down in history, in infamy, I said. Saying this at the time that this man was wildly popular. Saying this at the time that the world was convinced that this man had been cheated in the last election. Saying this at a time when everyone believed that the true king had his crown stolen. And yet Celestial is sitting on the internet and saying, Donald Trump, God says, will go down in history in infamy. He will be the most hated president of America. Where are we now? Can we call it or what? Both colors, both sides cannot stand the sight of the man's face because he has touched their pocket. He has touched their bottom line in some way. All of a sudden, the fresh wind that was being blown in all across the internet, all across the nations, now the fresh wind has turned into the backside of Pepe Le Pew. To those of you outside, Pepe Le Pew is a skunk that never hesitates to share his fragrance and clear the room. God says that the people coming after Trump has nothing on them.